ladies, Sharon here. So glad you could join me this week. You know what, ladies? I really wanted to go over something with you. There are so many anti-aging myths out there that I can think of at least 5 you need to stop believing right now. And I took some notes on this because everyone seems to think that everybody is the same, and it's just not. For instance, everyone thinks because you have wrinkles, that's going to show your age. Can I tell you something? Tests have been proven that you look older, not with lines or wrinkles, but with pigmentation on your skin. If you don't have a lot of age spots, if you have a lot of malaise or something showing through and it needs to be covered up, if you have any uneven textured skin, that's going to put more years on you than wrinkles will. So stop believing that your little lines and your wrinkles are what's making you age, because what shows your age is the pigmentation, the uneven skin tone. That was number 1. Number 2, yes, genes play an important role in skincare. Trust me, they do. However, you cannot totally go on how your mother was or your grandmother and how she looked, and that's going to be an absolute, that's the way it's going to be with you type thing. Because it depends on your lifestyle and your environment. For instance, my mother had this gorgeous skin for eons and eons, not a pimple, nothing on her face, not a blackhead. And then when they moved and were drilling oil wells, and she had to move up the panhandle of Texas, and the wind kept whipping around through all that dust and dirt and sand, she started getting little pits coming up, kind of looks like pores in your skin, and she nearly had a stroke. Well, later on down the line in years, she had to have that kind of what you call sanded off. We call it kind of microdermabrasion, because she just flipped out over it. And plus she was out in the sun all the time. They didn't have sunscreen back then, remember? So, I mean, this was eons back now. So it doesn't matter what genetic background you come from. You're going to have to say to yourself, okay, I was a smoker for X number of years, so maybe that's why my skin's dehydrated and it's showing some wrinkles around my lips and around my eye area. Maybe I drink too much alcohol and it's drying out my skin and it's bringing lines and wrinkles in places where I didn't need. And we can go on down the line. For instance, I was a sun worshiper. I was young. We used baby oil and iodine to get a tan. We put it on our face. We soaked ourselves, our décolletés, all over the place. And girlfriends, I can tell you, ooh, we killed ourselves. You have no idea how hard the boomer women are having to work to undo what we used to do. Had we known about SPF back then, hallelujah, instead we were promoting more sun to come in. We were just sitting out there baking and baking and baking to stay tan. Well, I mean, that damaged our skin, so look at all the treatments we're having to go through to get rid of sun damage. I mean, it's costing a lot. Yes, it's adding up. For instance, I also used a tanning bed for years and years thinking, okay, well, I'm not using baby oil and iodine, so I guess these tanning beds will be fine. As a matter of fact, I had my own tanning bed in my own home, okay? And I had a tanning room. I go in and I'm under this, thing, and they say, okay, you've got one of these tanning beds that'll tan you twice what it normally would in any normal bed, and you've got these special bulbs, blah, blah, blah. You know what it did? And I even wore the little glasses that you put on your eyes. All around there, I got sun damage. I mean, lines, wrinkles, pigmentation issues. It was a bloody mess. So all of this needs to stop. These are myths that you're going to end up looking like your mom. Now, some of you may. Lucky Pierre, okay? But the rest of you don't panic if you don't, because that depends on your environment, where you live, how you're taking care of your skin. Are you drinking plenty of water? Are you eating the right veggies? Are you getting enough D vitamins? I mean, we can go on down the list, okay? So with all of these issues, that's what you have to take into consideration. So it is a myth if you think you're definitely going to come out smelling like a rose. But I will say genes have a lot to do with everything. Okay, number 3, my ladies. Let's talk about a well-moisturized face is a wrinkle-free face. No, no, and no. Moisturizer means a cream that keeps the moisture into your skin. It holds it there. Okay, it's just like at the end of the evening after we do all of our skincare, we use our moisturizer, okay, or our oils to seal what we have put into the skin that has smaller molecules that are going to go deep in. We have to have that moisturizer that protects that barrier. That's all that does. So don't think if you use oil of Olay your whole life because your mama did and your grandmother did and they just are beautiful that you're going to come out looking like that, because it's not going to happen. Okay, that's not what a moisturizer is for. So that's a myth. Number 4, if a little retinol is good, then a little more would be a whole lot better. No, 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 ladies. Let me tell you what. Any time of retinoids, okay, whether it be a retinol or retinate, and they are 2 different animals, remember? Retinol is not retinate. It doesn't even do the same. They're 2 different situations. But they are both items that can dry and irritate the skin. Alright? So you don't want to pack on more and more. Plus, it's not going to do you any good to put more on than a pea size. It's just not. If anything, it's going to irritate you more. So don't think if you put more is best. No, it's not. Number 5. Facial exercises will take off years. Okay, contrary to a lot of the stories you hear in social media, contouring your face this way and that, it's not going to make a whole lot of big difference in your appearance. One small study was done, because I had asked my dermatologist about this, and it was done and written up in the Journal of Dermatological Treatment, found that twice a day for 8 weeks, a program that they did with specific facial exercises did improve firmness and elasticity. But the study mentioned nothing about wrinkles. That's not going, you're not going to get rid of wrinkles that way. So the dermatologist told me that it could even make existing movements lead to more wrinkles. So you don't want to overdo that. And that's what these exercises are. They're repetitive facial movements. So you want to be careful and not overdo that. You don't want to add fuel to the fire, so to speak, okay? But there have been cases where it has improved, especially around the neck area. You know, I can't say that that has been handy-dandy. So ladies, come on. Some of these myths, really. We can't believe everything. The best way to take care of your skin is to invest in the best products, keep your face clean, wear your SPF, never, 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 never go to bed with your face dirty. Cleanse it, take care of it, put your serums on, use your antioxidants, use your retinates, and honey, we're all going to be superstars. Alright ladies, that's all I've got for you this week. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Now, all of my new subbies, hi! It's so nice meeting you. Can't wait to know you better. Just welcome aboard, alright? We all love you to death. To all my regular subbies out there, you know I love you, girls. You got my heart and my soul. Alright, until next week, I want you to have a sassy, classy, and confident week. And hang in there and give me a thumbs up if you like this video, okay?